Welcome back to the channel. Rarest coins today, we're talking about something really interesting at the 1977 Lincoln penny. Now, you might think that a penny is just a penny, but you'd be amazed at how valuable some of them can be. In fact, some 1977 Lincoln pennies have sold for as much as $1.1 million. That's right, a coin worth just 1 cent could potentially make you a millionaire. So, let's dive into the history of the Lincoln penny, how the 1977 version became so valuable, and what to look for in case you have one of these rare gems hiding in your collection or even in your pocket. History of the Lincoln penny. Let's start with a bit of history. The Lincoln penny, also known as the wheat cent, has been in circulation for more than 100 years. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The Lincoln penny was designed by the artist Victor David Brenner. The coin features the profile of Abraham Lincoln on the front and, on the reverse, 2 ears of wheat with the words 1 cent stamped in the middle. This design remained in use until 1959 when the reverse design was changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial. But, no matter the design changes, the Lincoln penny has always been a significant part of U.S. coinage, making it a collectible item for many. The 1977 Lincoln penny, in particular, is part of a long-standing tradition and marks a point where the minting process and the production of coins started to focus heavily on efficiency and consistency. Little did anyone know at the time, though, that this penny would eventually become one of the most valuable coins due to its rarity and unique minting errors. The 1977 Lincoln penny and its characteristics. Now, let's focus on the 1977 Lincoln penny itself. The basic characteristics of the 1977 Lincoln penny are pretty standard for pennies from that era. It's made from copper, weighs 3.11 grams, and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. It has the well-known obverse of President Lincoln's profile, along with the motto "In God We Trust," and the date 1977 etched below the bust. The reverse features the familiar tiers surrounding the words E pluribus unum and 1 cent. The 1977 penny itself was part of the regular coinage issued by the U.S. Mint, so at first glance, it might seem like an ordinary, everyday penny. But here's where things get interesting. The value of a coin often depends on a combination of rarity, demand, and sometimes minting errors. The 1977 Lincoln penny was just one of millions minted that year, but some rare versions of this coin became highly sought after by collectors, and they can be worth a lot more than just 1 cent. Why is the 1977 Lincoln penny worth so much? Now, you're probably wondering, what makes the 1977 Lincoln penny worth so much money? Well, the answer lies in a special type of error that occurred during the minting process. A coin error is a mistake that happens when a coin is struck by the dies at the mint, and it can lead to a coin being unique. These errors can be things like double strikes, off-center coins, or other unusual features that make the coin different from all the rest. In the case of the 1977 Lincoln penny, one of the most valuable and highly sought-after errors is called the double die error. A double die occurs when the coin is struck more than once by the die, which causes the design to be stamped on the coin multiple times, creating a doubling effect. This doubling typically appears in the inscriptions on the coin, like the word liberty and the motto "In God We Trust." If you come across a 1977 penny with clear doubling in these areas, you may have found a rare double die error coin, and it could be worth significantly more than its face value. In fact, one such coin, which was in excellent condition and featured a pronounced double die error, sold for $1.1 million at auction. This makes it one of the most famous sales in the world of coin collecting. What to look for in a valuable 1977 Lincoln penny? So, how do you know if your 1977 Lincoln penny is one of the rare error coins? There are a few things to look out for that could indicate your penny is worth much more than just 1 cent. 1. Look for double die errors. The most obvious sign of a rare 1977 Lincoln penny is the double die error. Check the Liberty and In God We Trust inscriptions on the obverse. If these words look blurry or are duplicated in some way, you've likely got a double die error coin. 2. Examine the condition of the coin. Like any collectible, The condition of the coin plays a huge role in determining its value. A 1977 penny that has been worn down by years of circulation will be worth less than one that's in near mint condition. If your penny is in great shape, it can increase its value significantly, especially if it has an error. 3. Check for other minting errors. In addition to double die errors, there are other types of minting mistakes that can add value to a coin. Some 1977 pennies have been found with off-center strikes or die cracks. While these errors might not be as well known as the double die, they can still make a coin more valuable to collectors. 4. Get your coin appraised. If you find a 1977 penny that looks unusual or different from others, it's a good idea to have it appraised by a professional. They can help you determine whether your coin has a rare minting error and what its potential value might be. Where to sell a valuable 1977 Lincoln penny. If you happen to find a valuable 1977 Lincoln penny with the rare error, you might be wondering where to sell it. There are a few places where you can sell or auction off rare coins. 1. Coin auctions. One of the best ways to sell a rare coin is through a reputable coin auction. Websites like Heritage Auctions or eBay allow you to list your coin for sale, and collectors from all over the world can bid on it. 2. Coin dealers. You can also visit a professional coin dealer who specializes in rare U.S. coins. These dealers are often willing to buy valuable coins from collectors or even help you sell them to interested buyers. 3. Coin shows. Many cities hold coin shows where collectors and dealers gather to buy, sell, and trade coins. Attending one of these events could be a great opportunity to find a buyer for your valuable 1977 Lincoln penny. Conclusion. So there you have it. The 1977 Lincoln penny might seem like just another coin, but with the right minting errors, it could be worth much more than its face value. Whether it's the famous double die error or another rare mistake, some of these pennies have sold for over $1 million. If you happen to come across a 1977 penny interchange or your collection, take a closer look. You could be holding onto a fortune. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you won't miss more videos on coin collecting and valuable finds. Let me know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin or if you're going to start looking for these unique pennies now. Until next time, happy collecting. End of script. Hello, coin enthusiasts, and welcome back to the channel. Rarest coins. In today's video, we're going to explore a coin that many overlook but could actually be worth a lot of money: the 1968 Lincoln penny. It's a coin you might have lying around in your pocket or your collection. But did you know that certain 1968 Lincoln pennies have sold for up to $1.4 million? Yes, you heard that right. Today, we'll dive into the history of the Lincoln penny, take a closer look at the 1968 edition, and explain what makes this penny so valuable. Stick around, because you might just have one of these rare coins sitting in your collection. History of the Lincoln penny. Before we get into the specifics of the 1968 Lincoln penny, let's take a quick step back and look at the history of the Lincoln penny in general. The Lincoln penny, introduced in 1909, was designed to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Created by artist Victor David Brenner, it features a portrait of Lincoln on the obverse and originally had 2 stalks of wheat on the reverse. This design continued until 1959, when it was replaced with the Lincoln Memorial, which is the design we still see today on most pennies. Over the years, the composition of the penny has changed several times, especially during times of war and economic strain. The penny was initially made of 95% copper and 5% tin and ink, but in the 1980s, the U.S. Mint started to switch to a more affordable blend, and by the time 1968 came around, the penny was primarily made of copper with a zinc core. As the years passed, the 1968 penny, like many others, became an essential part of daily life. However, it wasn't until much later that some specific 1968 pennies began to catch the eye of collectors due to rare minting errors, making them incredibly valuable. The 1968 Lincoln penny. Basic characteristics. The 1968 Lincoln penny is a typical example of the time. It weighs 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters, consistent with most pennies minted in the 1960s. The obverse of the coin features Abraham Lincoln's profile, with the phrase "In God We Trust" and the year 1968 underneath. On the reverse side, you'll find the Lincoln Memorial, which was first introduced in 1959. This design remained in use until 2008 when it was replaced with a new reverse design featuring a shield. At first glance, the 1968 Lincoln penny might seem like any other penny you find in circulation. But, like any seasoned coin collector will tell you, the value of a coin often comes from its rarity and the potential for minting errors that could make it stand out from the millions of other pennies minted that year. Why is the 1968 Lincoln penny worth so much? So, why are certain 1968 Lincoln pennies worth so much? The answer lies in something most people don't consider when thinking about coins: minting errors. Minting errors are rare mistakes that happen during the coin production process. These errors can happen in various ways, leading to a coin that's different from others in circulation. And in the case of the 1968 Lincoln penny, one of the most significant and valuable errors is the double die error. A double die error occurs when a coin is struck by a die more than once during the minting process, which causes the details on the coin to appear doubled. This error is most noticeable on the inscriptions, such as the word Liberty and the motto "In God We Trust." The doubling effect makes these coins stand out from all the other pennies from that year, and collectors know that finding one of these rare coins could mean a huge payoff. In addition to the double die error, other types of minting mistakes, such as off-center strikes or die cracks, have been found on some 1968 Lincoln pennies. These types of errors can add to a coin's value, especially when they are rare or particularly pronounced. The most famous example of a 1968 Lincoln penny reaching a massive price is a 1968 double die penny, which was sold for $1.4 million at auction. The coin in question was in near-perfect condition, and the doubling on the obverse was clearly visible, which made it incredibly valuable. This particular penny is one of the most famous modern coins to have ever been sold, showing just how much a rare coin can be worth. What to look for in a valuable 1968 Lincoln penny? Now, you're probably wondering how you can tell if your 1968 Lincoln penny is worth more than just its face value. Well, there are a few things you'll want to look for to help identify if you have one of these valuable coins. 1. Look for a double die error. The most important feature to watch for is the double die error. This error causes the text and details on the coin to appear doubled, especially the word Liberty and "In God We Trust." Look closely at these inscriptions, and if you see any doubling or blurriness, you may have found a rare coin. 2. Examine the condition of the coin. The condition of the coin can play a significant role in its value. A 1968 penny that's in excellent condition, with minimal wear, will be worth more than one that's heavily circulated and damaged. The cleaner and sharper the coin, the higher the potential value. 3. Check for other errors. Besides the double die error, there are other types of minting mistakes to keep an eye out for. These include off-center strikes, die cracks, or coins that are missing part of their design. While these errors may not be as common as the double die, they can still make your penny more valuable. 4. Get your coin appraised. If you think you have a rare or valuable 1968 penny, it's always a good idea to have it appraised by a professional. A reputable coin dealer or numismatist can help you assess the condition of your coin and determine whether it's worth a significant amount of money. Where to sell a valuable 1968 Lincoln penny? If you do find a valuable 1968 Lincoln penny, you might be wondering where to sell it. Luckily, there are several options for selling rare coins, including 1. Coin auctions. One of the best places to sell a high-value coin is through an auction. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers host regular coin auctions where rare coins can fetch top dollar. These auctions attract serious collectors who are willing to pay big for unique and valuable coins. 2. Coin dealers. You can also sell your rare coin to a professional coin dealer. Many dealers specialize in rare U.S. coins and will offer you a fair price for your 1968 penny. Make sure to choose a reputable dealer who has a solid track record in the industry. 3. Coin shows. Coin shows are another great way to sell your coin. These events bring together collectors, dealers, and enthusiasts who are always looking for rare and valuable coins. If you attend a coin show, you may have the opportunity to negotiate a price with potential buyers. Conclusion: there you have it. The 1968 Lincoln penny may seem like just another ordinary penny, but it could be worth a lot more if you know what to look for. Whether it's a double die error or some other minting mistake, some 1968 pennies have been known to sell for over $1.4 million. So, the next time you're going through your spare change or your collection, take a closer look at your 1968 pennies. You might just be holding on to a small fortune. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any of our future videos on rare coins and valuable finds. Have you ever found a rare coin in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, happy collecting. End of script. Welcome back to the channel, coin enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into a fascinating piece of history at the 1985 Lincoln penny. While it may seem like just another penny, this coin actually holds quite the story, and some of them are worth a lot more than their 1 cent value. In fact, certain 1985 Lincoln pennies have been known to sell for an incredible $1.2 million. Stick with me as we explore the history behind this coin, what makes it so valuable, and how you might have one of these rare treasures hiding in your collection or even in your pocket. History of the Lincoln penny. Before we get into the specifics of the 1985 Lincoln penny, let's take a quick look at the history of the Lincoln penny in general. First introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln penny has become one of the most recognizable coins in U.S. history. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin features an image of President Lincoln on the obverse, the front, and on the reverse. The coin originally showed 2 stalks of wheat. In 1959, the reverse design was changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial, but the obverse remained unchanged for decades. Over the years, the Lincoln penny has gone through some minor design updates and material changes. Initially made from 95% copper and 5% tin and ink, by the 1980s, pennies were composed of 97.5% zinc with the copper plating. This was part of the government's effort to reduce production costs as copper prices soared. Now, let's focus on the 1985 penny in particular. The 1985 Lincoln penny is not only an important part of U.S. coinage but is also a key example of how certain pennies can carry greater value due to rare errors and minting mistakes. The 1985 Lincoln penny and its characteristics. The 1985 Lincoln penny is similar to the ones before it, with the familiar design of President Lincoln's profile on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. It was minted in both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, and the coin weighs 2.5 grams, with a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. As mentioned earlier, by 1985, the U.S. Mint had switched to a different composition of metals, and this penny was made primarily of zinc, with a thin copper plating. On the surface, the 1985 penny looks like any other. It has the same familiar features, the same copper color, and is worth just 1 cent. But as any serious coin collector will tell you, it's not always about the design or appearance. Sometimes, the real value of a coin comes from a hidden flaw or an error that makes it stand out from the rest. Why is the 1985 Lincoln penny worth so much? So, what makes the 1985 Lincoln penny so valuable? The answer lies in a specific and rare type of error that occurred during its minting process. Coin errors are a big part of what makes some coins extremely valuable. A minting error is a mistake made during the coin's production, something that causes it to be different from the rest of the coins in circulation. While some coin errors are more common, others are so rare that they can fetch astronomical prices at auctions. In the case of the 1985 penny, one of the most notable errors is the double die error. A double die occurs when the die that strikes the coin malfunctions, leading to a doubling effect on the design. The result is a coin where the inscriptions, such as Liberty and In God We Trust, appear doubled, which is a telltale sign of a minting error. When this error happens, It makes the coin unique. Collectors are always on the lookout for those types of mistakes because they're so rare and can significantly increase the value of coin. In some cases, these errors are so pronounced that the coins can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. In fact, some well-preserved 1985 Lincoln pennies with noticeable double-die errors have sold for up to $1.2 million at auction, making them one of the highest-valued modern U.S. coins. These rarer coins are highly coveted by collectors because of their uniqueness and the story behind them. The 1985 penny is not just a coin, it's a piece of history with a rare twist. What to look for in a valuable 1985 Lincoln penny? If you're wondering how to spot a valuable 1985 Lincoln penny, you'll want to pay close attention to certain key features. Here's what to look for. 1. Look for a double die error. The most obvious characteristic of a rare 1985 penny is a double die error. Examine the inscriptions on the obverse of the coin, especially the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." If the text appears to be doubled or blurry, that's a sign that you might have a valuable error coin on your hands. 2. Examine the condition of the coin. As with any collectible, the condition of the coin is crucial. A penny that's been worn out through circulation will not be worth as much as one that has been well preserved. If you find a 1985 penny with minimal wear and a clear error, it could increase its value significantly. 3. Look for other minting errors. While the double die error is the most famous, there are other minting mistakes that could make the 1985 penny valuable. Check for things like off-center strikes, die cracks, or other unusual features. These types of errors are rarer but can still be highly valuable. 4. Get your coin appraised. If you find a 1985 penny that looks different or has a noticeable error, it's always a good idea to have it appraised by a professional coin dealer or a certified numismatist. They can help you determine whether the coin is indeed a rare, valuable specimen and give you a sense of its potential worth. Where to sell a valuable 1985 Lincoln penny? If you happen to discover a rare 1985 Lincoln penny with a minting error, you might be wondering where to sell it. There are several ways you can go about selling or auctioning off a valuable coin. 1. Coin auctions. Coin auctions are one of the best places to sell rare and valuable coins. Websites like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers hold regular auctions where collectors bid on rare coins. These auctions often attract serious buyers who are willing to pay top dollar for rare specimens. 2. Coin dealers. If you prefer a quicker, more straightforward way to sell your coin, you can approach a professional coin dealer. Coin dealers specialize in buying and selling rare coins and can offer you a fair price for your 1985 penny. Make sure to find a reputable dealer with a good track record. 3. Coin shows. Coin shows are another great place to sell your valuable coins. These events bring together collectors, dealers, and enthusiasts who are always looking to buy unique and rare coins. Attending a coin show could give you a chance to meet potential buyers and learn more about your coin's value. Conclusion. And there you have it. The 1985 Lincoln penny may seem like a small, ordinary coin, but when you consider the rare minting errors that occurred during its production, it's easy to see how this coin could be worth a lot more than just 1 cent. Whether it's a double die error or another unique flaw, these coins have become valuable collector's items and can sell for as much as $1.2 million at auction. So, if you find a 1985 penny in your change or in your collection, make sure to examine it closely. It could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any of our future videos on rare coins and valuable finds. Have you ever found a rare coin or made an interesting discovery in your collection? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, happy hunting. End of script. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the world of rare coins to explore something that might just be hiding in your pocket or coin collection. A 1989 Lincoln penny. While most people see the penny as just another coin, some of these 1989 pennies have been sold for staggering amounts of money, with one recently fetching $1.4 million at auction. You might think it's just a regular penny, but some 1989 Lincoln pennies are actually worth a small fortune. In today's video, we'll go through the history of the Lincoln penny, break down the details of the 1989 edition, and show you why this particular coin could be worth far more than its face value. Stick around because you might have one of these valuable pennies sitting right in your collection. The history of the Lincoln penny. To understand the value of the 1989 Lincoln penny, we first need to know a bit about the history of the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909, celebrating the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by artist Victor David Brenner, the coin was the first U.S. coin to feature a portrait of a president. The original design featured a wheat stalk reverse, and it was called the wheat cent. However, in 1959, the design was updated to the Lincoln Memorial, which is the reverse design that most of us are familiar with today. For decades, the Lincoln penny was made primarily of copper, but in the 1980s, due to rising copper prices, the U.S. Mint began changing the composition of the penny. By 1982, the penny was switched to a copper-plated zinc composition, which continued through 1989. The 1989 penny is part of this new era of penny production, and it still carries the same design as the previous years, featuring President Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The 1989 Lincoln penny. A basic features. The 1989 Lincoln penny was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, and it weighs 2.5 grams, with a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. Its composition, as mentioned, is copper-plated zinc, which was the standard for pennies produced after 1982. On the obverse, you'll find Abraham Lincoln's profile, along with the words "In God We Trust and Liberty." The year 1989 is stamped just below Lincoln's portrait. The reverse of the coin, which features the Lincoln Memorial, was first introduced in 1959 and was used until 2008 when a new design featuring a shield was introduced. The memorial on the reverse of the 1989 penny is inscribed with the words "E Pluribus Unum" and "United States of America", along with the phrase "1 cent". At first glance, the 1989 Lincoln penny might seem like just another regular coin, and it might be easy to dismiss it as nothing special. However, just like many other coins, certain 1989 pennies have some unique and rare features that can make them incredibly valuable. Why is the 1989 Lincoln penny worth so much? You might be wondering, what makes a 1989 Lincoln penny worth $1.4 million? The answer lies in something that is often overlooked by many coin collectors: minting errors. Minting errors are mistakes that occur during the production process, resulting in coins that are not quite like the others in circulation. While most pennies are struck correctly, sometimes something goes wrong, and this results in a rare, error coin. And those rare error coins can be worth a lot of money. The most valuable and sought-after 1989 pennies are those with double die errors. A double die error occurs when the coin is struck by the die more than once, causing the design to appear doubled or blurry. This error can affect the details of the coin, such as the word "Liberty" and the motto "In God We Trust", making them appear as if they are stacked or shifted. For collectors, these double die errors are extremely valuable, as they are rare and highly desired. In 1989, the U.S. Mint accidentally produced some coins with this doubling effect, particularly on the inscriptions on the obverse. These rare errors, when in good condition, can fetch thousands or even millions of dollars at auction. The most famous example of a 1989 Lincoln penny with a double die error sold for $1.4 million, making it one of the most valuable modern coins in history. It's also worth noting that other types of minting errors, such as off-center strikes or die cracks, can make a 1989 penny more valuable. While these errors might not be as widely known or as highly priced as the double die errors, they can still increase the coin's value and appeal to collectors. What to look for in a valuable 1989 Lincoln penny? Now that you know what makes a 1989 Lincoln penny valuable, you're probably wondering how to spot one of these rare error coins. Here are a few key features to look out for. 1. Look for a double die error. The most important feature to watch for is the double die error. This is most noticeable on the word liberty and the motto "In God We Trust." If the letters look blurry or doubled, that's a strong sign that you might have a valuable error coin. 2. Examine the condition of the coin. The condition of the coin plays a big role in determining its value. A penny that has been well preserved with minimal wear will be worth much more than one that has been heavily circulated and damaged. If your 1989 penny is in great shape and has a visible minting error, its value will increase significantly. 3. Check for other minting errors. Besides the double die error, you should also look for other types of errors like off-center strikes or die cracks. While these might not be as valuable as a double die, they can still add value to the coin. 4. Get the coin appraised. If you think you found a rare 1989 Lincoln penny, it's always a good idea to have it appraised by a professional. A reputable coin dealer or a certified numismatist can help you determine whether your coin has a significant error and estimate its worth. Where to sell a valuable 1989 Lincoln penny. If you do find a rare 1989 Lincoln penny, you're probably wondering where you can sell it. Fortunately, there are several options for selling rare coins. 1. Coin auctions. One of the best places to sell a valuable coin is through an auction house. Reputable auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers regularly hold coin auctions where rare coins can sell for top dollar. These auctions attract serious collectors who are willing to pay big money for rare and valuable coins. 2. Coin dealers. You can also sell your coin to a professional coin dealer. Many coin dealers specialize in rare U.S. coins and can offer a fair price for your 1989 Lincoln penny. Be sure to choose a dealer with a solid reputation for honesty and expertise. 3. Coin shows. Coin shows are another excellent opportunity to sell rare coins. These events bring together collectors, dealers, and enthusiasts who are always on the lookout for valuable coins. If you attend a coin show, you can negotiate with potential buyers directly and get the best price for your 1989 penny. Conclusion: the 1989 Lincoln penny might seem like just another coin, but with the right minting error, it could be worth far more than its 1-cent face value. Whether it's the rare double die error or another type of minting mistake, certain 1989 pennies have sold for as much as $1.4 million at auction. So, the next time you go through your change or sort through your coin collection, take a closer look at your 1989 pennies. You could be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video about rare coins and valuable finds. Have you ever come across a rare coin? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, happy collecting. End of script. Hello, coin collectors, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about a coin that might not look like much at first glance but could be worth a lot of money at the 1988 Lincoln penny. While most of us may think of a penny as just a 1-cent coin, some 1988 pennies are fetching mind-blowing prices, with one selling for an incredible $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right. Today, we'll explore the history of the Lincoln penny, focus on the 1988 version, and explain why it might be worth far more than its face value. So, stay tuned and let's dive in. History of the Lincoln penny. To fully appreciate the value of the 1988 Lincoln penny, we first need to understand the history behind the Lincoln penny. First introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln penny has become one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history. The coin was designed by artist Victor David Brenner, who created the famous profile of Lincoln that still appears on the obverse, or front, of the coin. Initially, the reverse of the penny featured 2 stalks of wheat, which gave the coin its original nickname, the wheat cent. However, in 1959, the U.S. Mint changed the reverse design to feature the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., which has remained the design on most Lincoln pennies up to this day. Over the years, the composition of the penny has also changed. From 1909 until the mid-1980s, the penny was primarily made of copper, but in 1982, The U.S. Mint transitioned to a new copper-plated zinc composition, and this change was fully implemented by 1988. The 1988 Lincoln penny, which was minted at the Denver Mint, represents this newer composition and marks an important era in the history of U.S. coinage. The 1988 Lincoln penny and its characteristics. The 1988 Lincoln penny is a regular issue coin, meaning it wasn't specially minted for collectors or commemorative purposes. It features the familiar Lincoln Memorial reverse design that has become a staple of the Lincoln penny since 1959. The obverse features Abraham Lincoln's profile with the words "In God We Trust and Liberty," along with the year 1988. One key characteristic of this coin is that it was made using a copper-plated zinc composition. This change was a response to rising copper prices, and it made production more cost-effective for the U.S. Mint. The penny weighs 2.5 grams, with a diameter of 19.05 millimeters, atypical for U.S. pennies minted after 1982. Now, on the surface, the 1988 penny might seem like an ordinary coin, but here's where it gets interesting. Some 1988 pennies are worth much more than their 1-cent face value due to rare minting errors. While not every 1988 penny will be worth a fortune, certain ones have been known to fetch extraordinary prices at auction. Why is the 1988 Lincoln penny worth so much? You're probably asking yourself, what makes the 1988 Lincoln penny worth so much? The answer lies in a rare and valuable error that happened during the minting process. As with other coins, minting errors are what set certain coins apart from the millions of other coins produced. A minting error can occur in a variety of ways, but some errors are so rare that they make a coin highly valuable to collectors. For the 1988 Lincoln penny, the most famous and valuable error is the double die error. A double die error happens when the coin is struck multiple times by the die, causing the design on the coin to appear doubled or blurry. In the case of the 1988 penny, this doubling typically appears in the inscriptions on the coin, such as "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." When this error happens, it can make the coin unique, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar to get their hands on one. One of the most famous examples of a 1988 Lincoln penny with the double die error was sold for an astounding $1.3 million at auction. This coin was in exceptional condition, and the doubling on the obverse was so pronounced that it became a highly sought-after piece for serious collectors. When a coin like this hits the auction block, it can attract intense competition, driving up the price. What to look for in a valuable 1988 Lincoln penny? If you want to see if you have one of these rare and valuable 1988 Lincoln pennies, there are a few things you'll want to check for. 1. Look for a double die error. The most important feature to look for is the double die error. This is most noticeable on the word "Liberty" and the motto "In God We Trust." If you see any type of doubling or doubling that appears as blurry or slightly off, you could have a valuable double die error coin. 2. Examine the condition of the coin. The condition of the coin is critical to its value. A penny that has been worn down from years of circulation will be worth much less than a coin that has been kept in great condition. If you find a 1988 penny with minimal wear and a pronounced minting error, it could be worth a lot more. 3. Look for other errors. Besides the double die error, you should also look for other types of minting mistakes. Sometimes coins are struck off-center or have die cracks or other unusual features. While these types of errors are less common than the double die, they can still add to a coin's value. 4. Get your coin appraised. If you suspect that you've found a rare 1988 penny with the minting error, it's always a good idea to get it appraised by a professional. A certified numismatist or a reputable coin dealer can help you determine whether your penny is truly valuable and give you a good estimate of what it might be worth. Where to sell a valuable 1988 Lincoln penny? If you happen to find a valuable 1988 Lincoln penny, you might be wondering where to sell it. Fortunately, there are several options for selling rare coins. 1. Coin auctions. One of the best places to sell a rare coin is through a coin auction. Reputable auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers host online and live auctions where rare coins like the 1988D double die penny can fetch top dollar. These auctions attract serious collectors who are willing to bid big on a rare coin. 2. Coin dealers. Another option is to sell your rare coin to a professional coin dealer. Coin dealers often specialize in rare and valuable U.S. coins, and they can help you sell your 1988D penny for a fair price. Be sure to find a well-known dealer with the reputation for honesty and expertise. 3. Coin shows. Coin shows are another great way to find potential buyers for your valuable coins. These events bring together collectors, dealers, and enthusiasts who are constantly on the lookout for rare and unusual coins. If you attend a coin show, you may be able to sell your 1988D penny directly to a buyer or negotiate a fair deal. Conclusion. So, there you have it. The 1988D Lincoln penny might seem like just another coin in your pocket, but if you have one with a rare minting error like the double die error, it could be worth far more than just 1 cent. In fact, certain 1988D pennies have sold for as much as $1.3 million, making them one of the most valuable modern coins in circulation. Next time you're going through your change or sorting through your collection, take a closer look at your 1988D pennies. You might just have a small fortune hiding in plain sight. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you won't miss more videos on rare coins and valuable finds. Have you ever found a rare coin? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, happy collecting. End of script. Welcome back to the channel. Rarest coins. If you're passionate about rare and valuable coins, today's video is one you won't want to miss. We're going to explore a seemingly ordinary coin that could be hiding a small fortune at the 1973 Lincoln penny. You might think the 1973 penny is just another coin you toss into your change jar, but some of these pennies are worth a surprising amount of money, with one recently selling for a jaw-dropping $1.6 million. That's right, a 1973 penny can be worth millions, but only if it has the right features. In today's video, we'll dive into the history of the Lincoln penny, the key features of the 1973 version, and why certain ones are worth a lot of money. So, let's get started and uncover the hidden value in that pocket change. The history of the Lincoln penny. Before we talk about the value of the 1973 Lincoln penny, it's important to understand the history of the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909, celebrating the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. The coin was designed by artist Victor David Brenner and was the first U.S. coin to feature the portrait of a president. The original design featured 2 stalks of wheat on the reverse side, giving the coin its iconic wheat cent name. In 1959, the U.S. Mint replaced the wheat stalks with the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, which is the design that most people recognize today. This new design, created by Frank Gasparro, symbolized the memorial in Washington, D.C., and carried the words E Pluribus Unum, United States of America, and 1 cent along the bottom. The composition of the Lincoln penny also changed over the years. The early Lincoln pennies were made of pure copper, but by 1982, the mint transitioned to a copper-plated zinc composition due to rising copper prices. The 1973 Lincoln penny, which we're focusing on today, was still made primarily of copper, giving it a weight and feel that differs from more modern pennies. The 1973 Lincoln penny. A basic features. The 1973 Lincoln penny was minted in both Philadelphia and Denver. It weighs 3.11 grams, with a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. On the obverse of the coin, you'll find the well-known image of President Abraham Lincoln, along with the words "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the year 1973. The reverse of the coin features the Lincoln Memorial, which is a lasting tribute to the president, surrounded by the inscriptions E Pluribus Unum and United States of America, with the words 1 cent at the bottom. At first glance, the 1973 Lincoln penny may seem like just another ordinary coin, and you may not think twice about it when you come across one. However, certain 1973 pennies have been discovered to have rare minting errors that make them worth a lot more than their face value, and it's these rare errors that have contributed to the incredible value of some 1973 pennies. Why is the 1973 Lincoln penny worth so much? You might be wondering, what makes the 1973 Lincoln penny worth so much? The answer lies in minting errors, mistakes made during the coin production process that result in coins that are different from the standard issue. Minting errors can make a coin unique, and collectors are often willing to pay top dollar for these rare specimens. The most valuable 1973 pennies are those with a double die error. A double die error occurs when a coin is struck multiple times, causing the design to appear slightly off-center or doubled. In the case of the 1973 penny, this error is often visible on the word liberty or the phrase "In God We Trust" on the obverse of the coin. The doubling effect creates a noticeable distortion, making it an incredibly rare and valuable mistake. In fact, a 1973 penny with the pronounced double die error recently sold for an astounding $1.6 million. This coin's double design was so unique that it caught the attention of serious coin collectors and numismatists, resulting in an auction price that most would never expect for a single penny. In addition to double die errors, other types of minting mistakes, such as off-center strikes or die cracks, can also make the 1973 Lincoln penny more valuable. These types of errors may not always fetch as much as a double die error, but they can still significantly increase a coin's worth. What to look for in a valuable 1973 Lincoln penny? Now that you understand why the 1973 Lincoln penny can be worth so much, let's talk about how you can identify one of these rare, valuable coins in your own collection. 1. Look for a double die error. The most important feature to check for in a 1973 penny is the double die error. Pay close attention to the word liberty and the phrase "In God We Trust." If you notice any doubling or distortion in these areas, it's a strong sign that your penny could be a valuable error coin. 2. Examine the coin's condition. The condition of the coin plays a significant role in its value. Coins that are well preserved, with minimal wear and tear, are much more valuable than coins that have been heavily circulated. If your 1973 penny is in excellent condition and features a noticeable minting error, its value will be much higher. 3. Look for other minting errors. While the double die error is the most valuable for the 1973 Lincoln penny, other types of errors can also increase a coin's worth. Check for off-center strikes, die cracks, or other noticeable flaws that may make your penny stand out from the rest. 4. Get it appraised. If you suspect that you've found a rare 1973 Lincoln penny with a minting error, the next step is to get it appraised. A certified coin dealer or numismatist can help you determine whether your coin has a significant error and give you an accurate estimate of its value. Where to sell a valuable 1973 Lincoln penny? If you discover a valuable 1973 Lincoln penny, you may be wondering where you can sell it. There are a few great options for finding the right buyer. 1. Coin auctions. One of the best ways to sell a rare coin is through an auction. Reputable auction houses such as Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, and others specialize in selling rare and valuable coins. These auctions attract serious collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for unique and rare specimens like the 1973 Lincoln penny. 2. Coin dealers. If you'd prefer a quicker and more direct sale, consider selling your penny to a professional coin dealer. Many dealers specialize in rare coins and can offer you a fair price for your valuable 1973 penny. Be sure to choose a reputable dealer with experience in handling high-value coins. 3. Coin shows. Coin shows are another excellent venue to sell rare coins. These events bring together coin collectors, dealers, and numismatists who are always on the lookout for valuable finds. If you attend a coin show, you may be able to negotiate a good price for your 1973 penny. Conclusion. The 1973 Lincoln penny may seem like just another ordinary penny, but when it comes to rare minting errors, some of these pennies are worth a small fortune. Whether it's a double die error, off-center strike, or another unique mistake, a 1973 Lincoln penny could be worth as much as $1.6 million. So, The next time you find a 1973 penny interchange or in your coin collection, take a closer look. You might just have a hidden treasure. Thanks for watching this video. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on all things coin collecting. Have you ever found a rare coin? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, happy collecting. End of script. Welcome back to the channel. If you're a fan of rare and valuable coins, you're going to want to stick around for today's video. We're diving deep into the world of the 1978 Lincoln penny, a coin that, at first glance, might seem like just another ordinary penny. But hold on, because some 1978 Lincoln pennies are worth an unbelievable amount of money, up to $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right. In today's video, we'll explore the history of the Lincoln penny, the features of the 1978 penny, and why certain ones are worth so much money. So, grab your magnifying glass, and let's dive right into this incredible journey. The history of the Lincoln penny. Before we talk about the value of the 1978 Lincoln penny, let's first take a quick look at the history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by artist Victor David Brenner, the coin featured a profile of President Lincoln on the obverse, with the original reverse design showing two stalks of wheat. This is why the penny was often referred to as the wheat cent. In 1959, the U.S. Mint replaced the wheat stalks with the iconic Lincoln Memorial design on the reverse, marking the start of a new era for the Lincoln penny. This design, created by Frank Gasparo, is the one most of us are familiar with today. The memorial is surrounded by the words E Pluribus Unum and United States of America, with 1 cent inscribed at the bottom. As the years went on, the Lincoln penny went through some changes in terms of composition. Originally made of copper, the penny switched to a copper-plated zinc composition in 1982 due to rising copper prices. The 1978 Lincoln penny still contains mostly copper, which gives it a distinctive weight and feel. The 1978 Lincoln penny. Basic features. The 1978 Lincoln penny was minted at both the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. It weighs 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. The obverse of the coin features the well-known portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, along with the words "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the year 1978. The reverse design displays the Lincoln Memorial, along with the phrase 1 cent. For most people, the 1978 Lincoln penny seems like just another coin. And while it's true that millions of these pennies were produced and are still in circulation today, there are some 1978 pennies that stand out because of rare minting errors. And it's these errors that can make a 1978 penny worth far more than its face value. Why is the 1978 Lincoln penny worth so much? So, what makes the 1978 Lincoln penny worth such a huge sum of money? It all comes down to minting errors. A minting error occurs when something goes wrong during the production process, creating a coin that is different from the regular issue. These errors can range from simple misprints to major mistakes that make a coin stand out as one of a kind. The most valuable and sought-after 1978 Lincoln pennies are those with the double die error. A double die error happens when the coin is struck more than once, causing the design on the coin to appear doubled. This can affect any part of the design, but in the case of the 1978 penny, it's most commonly seen on the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" on the obverse. A well-known example of a 1978 penny with this double die error recently sold for $1.5 million at auction. The doubling on this coin was so pronounced that it caught the attention of serious collectors and numismatists, which drove up the value of the coin dramatically. When a minting error is both rare and noticeable, like the double die error on the 1978 penny, it can turn an ordinary penny into a collector's dream. Besides double die errors, other types of minting mistakes, such as off-center strikes, die cracks, or wrong plan case, can also make a 1978 penny valuable. But it's the double die error that makes this coin particularly sought after by collectors. What to look for in a valuable 1978 Lincoln penny. If you want to find a rare and valuable 1978 Lincoln penny, here are a few things you should keep an eye out for. 1. Double die error. The most valuable feature to look for in a 1978 penny is the double die error. Examine the obverse, particularly the word liberty and the motto "In God We Trust." If you notice any doubling or distortion, that could be a sign that the coin has this rare error. 2. Examine the coin's condition. The condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. Coins that have been worn down from years of circulation will be worth less than those that are in excellent condition. A well-preserved 1978 penny with the minting error could be worth thousands, or even millions, depending on the error's prominence. 3. Other minting errors. In addition to the double die error, look for other types of mistakes, such as off-center strikes, die cracks, or other unusual features. While these types of errors may not be as valuable as a double die, they can still increase the coin's worth. 4. Get the coin appraised. If you suspect you found a rare 1978 penny, it's always a good idea to have it appraised by a professional. A certified coin dealer or numismatist can help you determine whether your coin is a rare minting error and give you an estimate of its value. Where to sell a valuable 1978 Lincoln penny. If you do find a 1978 Lincoln penny with a rare error, you might be wondering how to sell it. There are several places you can go to sell your valuable coin. 1. Coin auctions. Coin auctions are one of the best ways to sell a rare and valuable coin. Reputable auction houses like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, and others frequently auction rare coins, attracting serious collectors willing to pay top dollar. If your 1978 penny is truly unique, an auction could be the best place to find a buyer. 2. Coin dealers. You can also sell your rare coin to a professional coin dealer. Many dealers specialize in rare and valuable coins, and they can help you get a fair price for your 1978 Lincoln penny. Be sure to work with a reputable dealer who is experienced in dealing with rare coins. 3. Coin shows. Attending a coin show can be another great way to sell your valuable coins. Coin shows are full of collectors and dealers who are looking for unique and rare coins. If you find a good buyer at a coin show, you may be able to negotiate a good price for your 1978 penny. Conclusion. So, there you have it. The 1978 Lincoln penny might seem like just another penny, but certain versions of this coin are worth far more than their face value, as much as $1.5 million. Whether it's a double die error, off-center strike, or another rare minting mistake, a 1978 penny with the right error could make you a small fortune. So, the next time you're going through your coins, take a closer look at your 1978 pennies. You might just have a hidden treasure in your collection. Thanks for tuning into this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you won't miss any of our future videos on rare coins and valuable finds. Have you ever found a rare coin? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, happy collecting. End of script.